My neighbor? What? She got the dress with the same color combination that I really loved to have one day? This is not fair. I am searching for this dress with the same color combination for some time now. Couldn't find anywhere. But now she got the dress. How difficult it is for me. Being a good neighbor, whenever I see her wearing the dress, I need to say, how beautiful you are. Color combination perfect. Where did you buy this dress? Huh. This is really not going anywhere. I cannot do it. I cannot even stand all this. Of course, I need to arrange someone to steal that dress away from her. I will make sure that I burn it into ashes. If I can't have something, being a neighbor of mine, she is not really gonna have that. I don't want her to enjoy it. Of course, I have to get someone to do this task for me. Who can do this for me? Who can? Can you do it for me? Oh, stop it. It's a jealousy fever. Jealousy fever, jealousy fever. Yes, we humans, everyone is really vulnerable to this disease. Yes, it could be dress, it could be necklace, it could be money, it could be car, it could be status, it could be accomplishments, even marks. Maybe we all think like, come on, it's just a jealousy fever, we can dismiss it off completely. But my doubt is, can everyone dismiss the thoughts like that from the roots of it? Really? Well, I'm going to share a real life incident here as a very small story, which really endorsed my belief on this subject. Not everyone is good in dismissing such thoughts. So, this real life incident, it happened before 3 months in one of the states of India. So, the story goes like this. The teacher is distributing the progress report cards to every student and she is congratulating everyone. Some students are worried about their marks and some are so happy that they have improved a lot. So every scene is as usual, it happens inside a classroom when the progress report cards is being given. So everything is good except one girl. She happened to be the second rank holder of that class. Actually, she needs to feel so happy. But then her tears rolling down her cheeks is explaining some other things. So her friends got really confused. They're asking, what happened to you? Why are you crying? Are you not happy being a second rank holder this time too? Well, we all feel really envious. But the girl, she is actually happy about her results. But she is scared of her mother's reaction to it. Because she is continuously a second rank holder and she feels really scared this time because her mother always makes a great drama out of all this. So, as usual, with lots and lots of fear, she got her progress report card to her mother. On seeing that score, her mother didn't ask anything, but only one question came back. Who got the first rank? And the girl, with lots and lots of fear, she is telling the same name of that boy who is always a first rank holder. On hearing that name, this mother got really irritated. She cannot stand it. Like, she's not really happy about her own daughter's result. Just some few marks are different for both of them. But again, she cannot stand it. But this time, she never uttered any words to this girl. This little girl got really confused because her mother is not scolding her or not at all telling anything about it. She expected a lot, but nothing is happening. She felt lucky, and being a sixth grade student, she never given much thought about this. So she went along with her daily study and playtime. And tomorrow morning, everything is calm as usual. Her mother preparing her food and making all arrangements to get her ready to school, and she went to school being a very happy kid. Doesn't even know that there is a disaster is gonna enter her life after some hours. She went to school and everything is fine, fine, everything is fine. But this mother really cannot get rid of that frustration or irritation or jealousy of her daughter again being a second rank holder. She cannot stand it. At one point, she decided to get rid of that person, get rid of that little child by any means. She got a cool drinks bottle and mixed some poison into it. and reached the school and given that same poison cool drinks bottle to the watchman and told him that she was some distant relative of that first rank boy, and she asked him to pass this bottle to that boy as a gift. And the watchman really did that same because she claimed to be a distant relative and she was acting good, and maybe watchman just got carried away with all her emotions and all, and everything went so well and she reached home. This little kid, without even knowing the danger of that poisoned soft drink, started to drink from it. And after minutes of him drinking from that bottle, he felt dizzy and then unconscious. Froth started to come out of his mouth. So the school authorities took him to a hospital. After an hour or two, he died. Yes, that little soul left this earth. And can you imagine the pain of a mother who lost her kid just because another mother is really jealous of this small kid? Can you imagine the intensity of this problem? The mother of this particular boy, before receiving the death news of her own son, what would she be doing? Yesterday, she would have felt so happy because her child being again topper of the class. She would have even promised to buy him all gifts or promised to prepare some favorite food of his choice and would be doing the same, right? And as usual, she would be expecting her child to return back from school at the same time in evening. She never expected a death news to reach her ears, isn't it? Yesterday, her child was so happy, jumping like a happy bunny, and today they are going to witness the dead body of him. How could they go through all this pain? How difficult it would be for that mother. And the most worst thing about this whole scenario is, about this whole situation is, the mother who poisoned this child never ever felt any regret or any guiltiness. She was so bold. Even to the police officers, she was telling, yes, I did that. I was really jealous of him. I don't want him to be here. I want my daughter to be in first place every time. See, can you see how spoiled she is? Like with all this jealousy. The policemen were really stunned about all her replies because she was not at all feeling any sort of guiltiness or anything. She was giving a vibe like she'd done something great. And these police officials are making it a great scene. She was sitting like that. And now she may be sitting inside a central prison, so let's leave her. But friend, can you now assess the intensity of this problem? I hope you really get my point, friend. A woman, after entering motherhood, she can really feel empathy to all kids, not only her child, but to all child. It is the gift of a mother. It is the nature of that motherhood. But here a mother lost that purity and divine nature of a mother just because she got this jealousy fever. Can she see her daughter becoming dizzy, becoming unconscious, or froth coming out of her mouth and dying after an hour? Can she stand all this? She could never ever do that, right? But never ever she thought about a mother going to cry for her own child. She just done all the things just to get rid of that small soul. And the child is a single child too. See how difficult it is. So, this is it. Jealousy is something which we really can dismiss it off. It is really in our hands. We need to deal with that problem right at the time when it pops out. She was thinking that she gifted her daughter a bright future, but in reality, what she gifted her daughter was a disastrous future. She never ever thought how her daughter would feel. She never thought about it. How she is going to survive in this society after her mother being um, accused. No, mother being a murderer of a child. She never thought about it because jealousy will never ever let anyone to think straight here. It's not problem of jealousy, but the problem of us, we persons. We need to really be very careful with every negative emotion of ours. This real life incident is not only the last or not only the first. Millions are happening around us, friend. If, if we can stop jealousy at the right moment, we are saved. And even our loved ones are saved from greatest disasters. Nobody is going to face any problems just because we are affected with this jealousy fever. Now, here in the same scenario, if that mother tried to be contented with her own daughter's accomplishments and tried to find being happy in that situation, nothing could ever go wrong. And a mother would never be so sad of losing her child. It is really important to check all our negative emotions. If we are not going to deal with it, we are going to ruin our life, as well as so much of lives are going to be ruined just because. So, to focus in our plus points and as well as try to enhance our plus points, we can really get rid of this jealousy. And that is really important. And it is a very, very important thing that you really have to think about it, friend. If not, you will be the sinner, and you as well as the persons around you are going to suffer a lot. By telling you all this, your moon friend is vanishing with a very last question to you. Friends,